Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. Still working through the new games to the collection and getting them unboxed and getting a first look at the components. Next up tonight, we did three product unboxings, and I just realized I've got one of my lights that I haven't put on the camera yet, so hang on while I get that. There we go. Now I've got the light over top of the camera. Actually, I might try that with Mystical Munchies tomorrow rather than using the big light that I normally use. Actually, that's a USB plug. I could probably get that into my desktop easily enough. Anyway, that ramble aside, next up on the docket we've got Shadows of Kilforth by All or Nothing Publishing. We did Gloom of Kilforth last night, so this is the sequel to that game, presumably. Let's take a look at the back of the box and see what we've got here. This is another one that came in from Jester's delivery. Far along the eastern frontiers of Kilforth, the malignant gloom has returned. The ancients lurk in the shadows, conducting their terrible affairs once more. New, terrifying, and pernicious creatures emerge from beyond the veil. But as new threats rise, new heroes gather their arms and their wits to meet them. From the frail safety of the ancient shrine of Monoshoba, a small band of heroes ventures forth. Time is fleeting, the enemy numberless, and the ancients voracious. Through the descending gloom, against all odds, the heroes must prove themselves worthy, lest their sagas fade into legend. From the award-winning team behind Gloom of Kilforth, a fantasy quest game, the sellout game from Tabletop Gaming Magazine's Top 10 Games of the Year, and 1066 Tears to Many Mothers, the beautiful historical card game, nominated for a Golden Geek Award and an Origins Award and winner of a 2018 Best Art Award, Shadows of Kilforth, a fantasy quest game, is the ultimate RPG adventure experience in a dark world of gothic high fantasy. Whew! Say that 5 times fast. I'm just out of breath going through that. In Shadows of Kilforth, 1 to 4 heroes must work cooperatively or race against each other to brave the perils of the gorgeous eastern wilderness of Kilforth, explore ancient ruins, solve mysterious quests, and survive terrible monsters. Unimaginable treasures and untold riches reward the bold, and horrific fates await the foolhardy. We're going to go through all of the components in here. Let's pull this open and see what we've got in here. If the box lid ever wants to come off. There we go. Okay, we'll put the lid out of the way for the time being. Of course, we're greeted by the rulebook first thing. We'll give that a thumb through toward the end. A sheet of variants that can get out of my way as well. Reference sheet. Looks like the cards are a bit more organized than this one. Hopefully I won't need to give this the baggy treatment like I did the last time through. Got all of our, looks like our saga cards over here. Yeah, doesn't look like I need to give this the baggy treatment like I did Gloom of Kilforth. We've got all of our dividers in here. Looks like one of our standees came loose. Actually, we've got 2 of our standees loose in here. Got our bag. Looks like we've got the Adventures expansion with Shadows of Kilforth integrated in here. Our loot. All of our components along with our dice. I'll have to get some dedicated dice for Gloom of Kilforth. Along with our standees. I'm not going to pull all the cards out as usual until I'm ready to sort everything out. What I will do is I'll fish out a baggie, though. I don't need one of my big beasts that I used for the cards last night. I can just go get one of my normal board game component sized baggies for those. So bear with me while I do that. Hopefully the standees will fit nice and neat in here. I was going to say maybe a little bit on the wide side. Maybe a little bit. The bag may be a little bit on the narrow side by the time I try to get all of them in here. But no, I think they're actually going in just perfectly. Very nice. So that can all go in there. Okay, and now we'll bring the rule book in, give that our cursory thumb through. We'll zoom in on the rule book just a touch. There we are. Okay, looks like once I learn one, I'll pick the other up just like that. Yep, looks like it's very much the same. Looks like we've got alignment being a new thing in here. I'll have to keep that in mind. All of our setup. Just giving the camera a light little adjustment. How all the cards are laid out. Okay. Just checking on my time so I can see if I think I'm going to get to more product unboxings tonight. And I think the answer to that is yes, I will be able to get to at least one more unboxing tonight without a lot of problems. All of our actions. Ooh, dig the Phoenix artwork. Okay. Let's see, what did this come with? Looks like it's just 6d6. And I've got d6s for years around here, so I'm not too worried about if I'm going to devote any dice to this, to the Gloom of Kilforth, I should say. And we've got all of our actions here. Saga finales, interludes, engagement, the deeds. Okay. And that's everything in, and we've got an index, of course, so very cool. Looking forward to getting both the Kilforth games on the channel. So I'm just about through Jester's delivery as far as the new games that came in from that. The one delivery I'm going to do, though, we'll zoom this out. I'm going to do Legends of Wrestling last, though, because I expect that one to take the most amount of time, just because I also want to go through, when I go through that game, and I want to inventory all of the wrestlers that I've got for that. Jester has mentioned a few times that I could potentially build a wrestling federation out of that game. I've also got Downey TV Pro Wrestling 2 by Downey Games that I could potentially do the same idea with. And Downey's actually got an Easter sale going on this weekend. I think it's through Monday, I want to say. But I want to decide if I want to get some more stuff from either TV Pro Wrestling or Momentum Football, potentially, to add more seasons to my collection there. I'm going to try to get both of those games to the channel this weekend for pleasure, though. So that will do it for this product unboxing of Shadows of Kilforth. I'm not going to, similar to what I did last night, I'm not going to plug everything coming on the channel after every video. A, because there's a lot, and B, because I expect to be doing multiple product unboxings tonight. Thank you for watching this video, though. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone.